Hi, it's me again with your Truth of the Day number 2. Truth of the Day. This is not meant to be a mind bomb or something, oh, you've never thought of this before. I just want to point out something that you might need to refresh your memory. Truth of the Day number 2 is that all motorcycle riders are insane and suicidal. And I'm not talking about the guys who do wheelies on their sport bikes. I'm talking about your average everyday, like this gentleman right here. This is not a far-fetched scene. He's leaning in the corner a little bit, but it's not really that crazy for compared to what most people do. And I'm telling you that this is insane and suicidal simply because of you look at the pros and the cons of motorcycle ownership. The pro basically is that it's a freeing sensation. That's the only real legitimate pro. They get better mileage too, but that's about it on the pros side. On the cons side is that you have to buy a bunch of gear that is like you have to lug it around everywhere. If you want to have even a modicum of safety, you have to have a leather jacket, at the very least Kevlar jeans, different boots, and all the boots they make, they look like superhero boots. You can't wear those to your job, and a helmet, and that's stuff that you have to take off. Like if you're going to go into McDonald's, you have to at least take the helmet and the jacket off. Unless it's fall. If it's summer, you're not going to go into McDonald's with a leather jacket on. So there's a con. You smell like grease and gasoline. What else? You have to have a place to park it. And I guess those are the big cons that I can think of right now. And so there's no way that the freeing sensation outweighs those cons. So the only explanation for the reason why so many people do this is that they have this it's a weird look at me complex. It's to look cool, and trading that off, in order to gain the ability to look cool, trading suicidal, almost you're certain to get in an accident even if you behave yourself. A fender bender, what would be a fender bender in a car on a motorcycle, is a leg smasher. That's what that is. Oops, I hit my bumper on my Prius. Some guy hit my bumper. If you get hit on a motor, oh, oops, the peg went through my shin. The peg on my motorcycle went through my shin, and I can't walk for 6 months. Fender bender. It's the adult equivalent of this. Right here. That is a Halo cosplay. This is a guy who definitely likes the U.S. Army, dressed as the Master Chief, which is a gay enough name in and of itself. And there's his codpiece to reflect any sort of plasma shots that go to his penis. How can I help you, Mom? Thank you. So that's Truth of the Day number 2. People who ride motorcycles are insane and suicidal, and there's no two ways to cut that. There's no excuse, oh, but it helps me, I can get through traffic good. Oh, but I did. No, you're basically risking your life for the net effect of full sleeve tattoos. That's what you're telling me. Oh, okay, you're saying, I want to almost die in the next 6 months. Statistically, that will happen to me for the net effect of having $4,000 worth of tattoos on my arms.